Hi, it's Deb from Deb's Days. It's Tutorial Tuesday, and today I have another project for you. We're going to make another mask, but this one's made with elastic that goes around the back of your head, not around your ears. It's easy to make and easy to wear. Not only is this one comfortable, it actually works well with people who are disabled. Where most masks require 2 hands to put them on, this one will only take 1. Before I get started, I publish new content frequently, so be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And check out the blog at debsdays.com. You'll find an entire section dedicated to free sewing and crafting projects and links to even more sewing and crafting tutorials. All right, let's get this project started. For this project, you will need an 8-inch by 16-inch piece of fabric, 2 pieces of elastic, one 15 inches, and another measuring 10 inches. You'll need some kind of wire for the nose. I'm using stem wire, and then you'll need some clips or some pins, something to hold some of it in place. You can find the supply list along with these measurements at debsdays.com. I've added a direct link in the description right below this video. First, place your fabric with the right side facing up, wrong side facing down. Fold it in half with the right sides facing together to make an 8-inch square, and press your piece of fabric. We're going to make a channel for our nose wire, so go about 1/4 inch away from the edge. When that's been finished, go ahead and place whatever wire you have inside that little channel and center it. Now I need to keep that in place, so I'm just going to put a couple little stitches on each side to secure it right there in the middle. You can see I have that tacked down. Now we need to open it up and grab our longer piece of elastic, the 15-inch piece. We're going to place one end right up against that seam we created, right along the edge. And then either clip it or pin it into place. Take the other end of that elastic and put it on the other side, right up against that seam we created, and clip it in place. With the shorter piece of elastic, we need to place it about 1/2 inch away from that bottom. Place it along the side and pin it in place or clip it, and do the same on the other side. Make sure your elastic is tucked away from that side. We don't want to be sewing over the top of it. Now I'm going to take this to the machine. I'm going to start at the top and sew down just a little bit. I'm going to stop. I'm going to pick up over here and then continue sewing all the way around. I want to make sure I do extra stitching on each one of those pieces of elastic. It'll help secure it. I have that stitched together, and I've gone ahead and clipped the corners as well. Now we need to turn it right side out. Let's work on that opening. Go ahead and fold it under, and we're going to press it. While we're at it, we're going to press the whole thing. I'm going to stitch all the way around, about 1/4 inch from the edge. And when that's done, I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to press it. Open it up, then fold the bottom to that pressed line, and fold the top to the pressed line. And press it. Be careful with the elastic, and then fold the entire thing in half. Again, watch the elastic, and then we're going to press that. And open it back up, and flip it over. We have the long elastic at the top, the smaller elastic at the bottom, and we're working on our pleats. See that little fold line? Fold it down a little bit, next fold line, down a little bit, next fold line, a little bit. And we just made some easy peasy pleats. Get that iron down and get it pinned or clipped to hold it in place. Take a look, see if there's any adjustments you need to make. And then let's take it to the machine and stitch right over that other stitching that we did on both sides. You'll want to go pretty slow as you sew over those pleats because there are several layers of fabric there. So take your time. I've stitched those in place. Now I'm going to do one more set of stitching, and I'm going to go inside that stitching I just did about another 1/4 inch all the way around to secure it. And just like that, we have a mask with pleats and a nose wire with elastic that goes behind your head and not behind your ears. It's easy to make and easy to wear. If you'd like to see more projects like this one, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and stop by the blog at debsdays.com. You'll find free patterns, supply lists, and links to even more sewing and crafting tutorials. See you next week with another project.